How's it going, everyone? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's the same spot from last time, JR. Appreciate you making it, man. It's gonna be quick because we are super hot, man. It is humid, so I ain't gonna spend much time out here. Happy Sunday morning. Happy Sunday morning to y'all. Hold on to your pole, Megan. Appreciate you joining. Hey, Sepia, how's it going? I'm sitting down. That's what I'm doing. Too humid, too hot to be doing all this stuff. Oh. It's not ideal conditions for fishing today, y'all. Too hot. I'll be out here for much longer. Shrimps on the menu today. They seem to be going pretty quick. Nothing's really committing enough. Let's see what strong incoming tide, real strong. For outgoing, just my preference out here. It's strong incoming. sun's starting to come out and it is blasting right in my eyes. I didn't expect to have the sun be out today. It was supposed to be cloudy today. I didn't bring sunglasses. Oh well. Oh, my line just got cut again, y'all. There's just way too much rock out here. I'm getting bites left and right. But those rocks out there are just cutting this thing to pieces. Just slicing it. Gosh, that stinks. I'm getting some big bites, man. Big bites. Yeah, it's shredding it though. All right, I'm gonna have to re-rig. This is like the 5th time this morning. Silent tree, sorry about that, man. Apologize. Roxanne, I do saltwater fish. You can find some saltwater fishing videos on my channel. Being in Orange Beach and Gulf Shores, I saltwater fish probably just as much as freshwater. In fact, this canal is kind of considered brackish to more almost saltwater because it comes down in through the Gulf and it goes into a bay. And so this is kind of brackish. Hey Wrigley, appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, Sepia. I got to step away and get a new rig, so keep an eye on chat for me. This is probably going to switch over to artificial lures, unfortunately. Again, I'm not staying out here forever. The bites are crazy. They're just not committing, and when they do commit, the rocks cut my line. I'm too lazy to switch spots. There's a lot of life going on this morning, though. I don't know if this hook's going to be good enough here. Let's see. May have to get a different hook. That might have fixed it. Appreciate y'all coming in, all newcomers. Give this stream a like. Be sure to subscribe. I do saltwater fish, freshwater fishing, all around Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, and Foley too. Foley's a little smaller though. Also have a lot of great tips for tourists who aren't familiar with the area. I let you know where all the great tourist fishing spots are. Look at that big old red down there. Oh. It's hot, man. It's real hot. Look at that big old red down there. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why the stream was acting up like that. Hey, Brennan B, how's it going? Not sure why it's acting up and it was buffering. It was weird. I'm gonna try and put on an artificial bait and see what I can do. Let me see if I can rearrange some stuff here. Maybe not. Hang on, y'all. Maybe not. I might just have to go like that. Hang on. It might just be too freaking hot out here, man, honestly. Must be one of those days. Yeah, it's one of those days, but it's always a good time fishing, man. I can't complain. Can't complain at all. I'm going to put on some artificial lures, see what, give it a shot, see what I can come up with. I'm just getting hung up way too much here, and I'm out of live bait, so maybe it's the heat. That's a good chance. These cicadas are coming out. You know, when the cicadas come out and they start chirping, that's when you know it's real hot. That's funny. I don't know if y'all can see it. Somebody lost their line and their weight and everything in that tree. That's so funny. Casting. Like you don't have enough space all right here to cast. All right, I'm gonna try and put on some artificial stuff here for a very short period. See what I can do. If this thing starts buffering and acting up again, I apologize, but I appreciate y'all hanging out. Give this stream a like. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna try out some artificial lures. Maybe the reds will like these. The problem I'm running into is the reds are running hard and they're big out here, but they're hanging out in the rocks. And I can't toss my line in the rocks, so my line gets cut. Just like I just cut my line there, and it just fell down. Awesome. So, as a result, I'm gonna have to find something that hopefully I can get in and out of these rocks and not get cut up on. Do a quick tie of this since I just cut it like a knucklehead. I ain't gonna be out here much longer, man. We're topping like, it's gotta be at least 80, 85 already. Yesterday mowing the lawn, it was brutal. But that's summers in Alabama for you. Really, summer and fall. It won't get cold till about February. Even then, it doesn't really get cold till about March. A lot of people don't realize down here, March is the coldest month of the year by far. Which is ironic, because that's spring break for everybody. My wife and I laugh while these college kids come down here for spring break, and they'll go on the beach even though it's 20 degrees out. All right. I see some reds way down at the other end, so I'll be right back. gnats are brutal. Already these gnats are terrible, man. Hate gnats. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Evan, appreciate you joining, man. Whoo! Y'all please give a like, subscribe. I'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I think that's a good goal. Trying to do a lot more fishing content. Definitely want to get to 777. That's always the best one. But man, it's hot out here, y'all. Woo! I'm gonna give it a couple more casts. Get some spray. Shoot. Let me tell you something, man. I don't know if spray would help these gnats. Let me see if I can show y'all. Look at this. The problem is it's 1,000 degrees out here and they're just swarming everywhere. Whew. Look at that. All up in your eyes. Kind of tough to fish with only one hand when I've got an artificial on here. I just can't let it sit. It's a swim bait. Oh man, these gnats are gonna be the death of me. I'm gonna stay out here for a couple more minutes, try to do some more casts, see what we can come up with. Live boat streams? Yeah, JR, I'm working on fixing the boat. I gotta modify it. I gotta get, I gotta line the bottom. I gotta get a couple more things added to it, but I'll certainly, once the temperatures start to go down, I will definitely start taking that boat out and start doing some live streams from there. I can't wait for that. Rate that spot. I already rated this spot, actually. It is on my channel, Evan. So go check it out. It is called The Canal. So if you go to my channel, you look up The Canal in Orange Beach, you'll see where I break down this whole spot. Okeechobee, nah, man. I'm over here in Alabama. Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, Alabama. I'm right here on a canal. So if you look that way, it's Orange Beach. If you go that way, it's Gulf Shores. So technically, I think I'm still in Gulf Shores, because if you look way down there, you probably can't see it. That's the sign for Orange Beach. So I'm almost on the border. Yeah, JR, I'm going to work on it, man. I just got to wait for the temperatures to get low. I got to buy some plywood and carpet it so I can line the bottom of that boat, just because I don't want to be on direct, rubber, especially when it's hot out. That's really all I got to do to it, and then we can be rocking and rolling. So it still works great. Nothing wrong with it. It's just in my garage, just waiting for me to fix it up, modify it. But appreciate y'all joining. I'm gonna give these a couple more casts here. It looks like the reds may be coming back this way. I'm gonna try and bug them and annoy them, see what we can do. We'll see. Are y'all even in a good spot? Yeah, y'all are pretty good. Just like that, the red me hung up. Oh, here we go. Fighting this thing. Come on. Come on. Oh, that red was fighting it. I got stuck. Come on. Man, that red was biting that thing hard. I gotta hop and skip this thing, otherwise it's gonna get stuck down there. Come on. Lost my trailer, which may be a blessing in disguise. I don't know if y'all saw that. Oh, it busted the hook off. Jeez, it snapped the hook off, y'all. Look what, this is what I'm dealing with out here. Jig head, ruined. Done. Looks like I gotta retie. This red that's here though, keeps messing with it. Keeps actually getting bites on it. I own a, it's like a 12-foot inflatable, Evan. 12-foot inflatable, so I just got to do some work on it. I don't want to sit on the rubber bottom, you know what I mean? All right, I got to retie again, y'all. Hang on. Grabbing the kitchen sink on this one, y'all. These gnats are gonna be the death of me. I'm gonna try and match the hatch. I'm gonna try and throw at them the bait fish that's swimming around that they're feeding on. See what I can do. See if they like that instead. All right. See what we can do here. I got my hands covered in the scent. Gotta wipe my hands off on this grass. All right. I don't know if these reds are running anymore. It's so dang hot out. Tempting, y'all. I gotta try for this red. I'll be right back. It's hot, y'all. It is hot. Oh, man. It is hot. Whew. It is very, very hot. A couple more minutes and I'm out of here, y'all. I'm trying to throw this swim bait at them that's kind of like a shad to match a lot of the swim bait that's going on here in schools. But man, these fish are so lazy during the summer. It's hot for them too. They're going for the easier catches. They're not messing around with this. Oh man. It's an important time to remember to hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate. Whew. If I don't see any more action, I'm probably not even going to bother with it. Look at this, y'all. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy. My shirt's done. Not even a question. I can't even find a dry spot on it anymore. You can probably hear it. How wet it is. Yeah, once it gets hot like this, ain't much action going on there. These gnats are going to be the death of me, though. I'm not really into spray either because it just makes me feel gross. If I have a net, I wish I could pick up some of the live bait around here because I got a bucket and an aerator. But I just don't know if I'd be quick enough because as soon as I get close to the bank, they're scattering. Saw a couple crabs around here before. Ooh, there's some bait fish blowing up right there. I wonder if they're getting chased by something. We'll see. Fish head videos. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. Good to see you, man. Everyone want to give a shout out to Fish Head Videos. Check out his channel, man. He's got some cool stuff going on. He and his son, man, they're what it's all about. Model people for fishing. Gotta love it. So check out his channel. He does live streams way more than I do. It's hot over here, brother. It is hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot. Whew. I'll give it a couple more casts just for some content, just to show y'all what we're working with. The tide is starting to change on me a little bit here. Let me show you what I'm working with. Of course, fish head. No problem at all, brother. That's what I'm working with this morning, so we're going to see, got some bait fish there blowing up a little bit. I'm going to try and match the hatch the best that I can with the artificial now that I'm done with the live. And we'll see what we can do. We'll see. It's a beautiful morning, Sunday morning. I can't spend much time out here. I got to get ready for church in a little bit. But it's hot anyways. I wouldn't want to spend a lot of time out here anyhow. Give this a thumbs up. Appreciate y'all making it in. Oh yeah, we got some mullet jumping. Got some mullet jump. Oh, that's snapping. Actually, that's not a mullet. That's actually snapping. Let me see. See if I can get it again. There are no bass in here. Maybe some, striped, maybe if they come in from the Gulf. But this is brackish, more on the saltwater side. Ooh, look, there's a red right there, y'all. Hang on. Hang on. Oh yeah, he's going to town on something. That guy. That guy. We'll let that settle down a bit. Can't hide money. Can't hide money. Yeah, these reds in here are massive, y'all. They are massive, massive. But you know, it's challenging during the summer with the heat. The live bait's gone. What they're doing, let me break this down for y'all so you kind of understand if you're not familiar with summer fishing, Alabama, the heat, the patterns of reds and stuff like that. So what they do is during the summertime, as the water gets hotter, they move in to the bank closer. They move into the shore. And so pretty much everything does, right? And so what they do is they move in super, super shallow, super shallow. I'm talking, you know, a couple inches deep if they really want and if they can fit, just to feed on their bait fish. And so the problem I'm running into is this all has rock wall right here. I mean, you can see it. It's a rock wall. It's kind of it has riprap in there a little bit. As you move down, you can see all the rocks. I mean, you can see the rocks there, and what you don't see are even more rocks. So the rocks go out probably about that far out. So I would say probably about that far out. So if the reds are right here, and the reds are running right here, but the rocks go all the way out until there, you can imagine the difficulty that I'm having with my line being cut, because if I cast out even to right here or right there, there's still rock that's all along there. And the reds are fitting in between there and they're eating the bait fish, and they can fit just fine. But as soon as I go to set the hook, my line is snapping. And I'm using a strong enough leader, but that's how I ran through the live bait this morning. Every cast I had, I caught something, but the line just snapped on all the rock and riprap. Do I know John? I'm gonna need to get a little more detail on John, whoever John is. I thought you meant John Boat, but I don't know. I'll need more details on John. It is very, very fishy. It's very, very fishy. There's a lot of catfish in here. This is where I get majority of my catfish out of, because it's the canal. But the reds run so much. You can also see manatee coming through here. So the manatee will be running if you get out here early enough, which is a really cool sight to see. Sometimes dolphins, because, you know, they're going out into what's called Wolf Bay, which is further down that way into Orange Beach. But, you know, the Gulf leads out right there. You know, Little Lagoon is down there. So there's dolphins and manatee that come in here. John Port, I don't know, man. I'm so terrible with names. It's not even funny. That's why I don't even put my name on here, because I'm just so terrible with names. But you can see manatee and dolphin and all sorts of stuff in here. So yeah, it's really good for catfishing, really good for reds. But during the summer, it is a struggle. The struggle is real. Got seagulls going, so that's pretty cool. Obviously, it's just really nice to hang out and just be here, but roll tide. Yeah, right. John Pork. I don't know John Pork, man. But tell him to come watch my videos if he's an angler, if he likes fishing. Well, y'all, it looks like it may have died down some. I'm going to give a couple more casts here. See if we can come up with something, you know. We'll see what we can do. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. I think the bite may almost be close to being done. What's up, JR? Appreciate you making it back, man. Evan, he does know me? Cool, man. Tell him to pop on in. Tell him to pop on in and say hey sometime. Again, I'm terrible with names, man. I gotta apologize. I'm absolutely horrible with names. My wife calls me out on it all the time. I'm more of a photographic memory type of person. I remember faces. We're gonna sit here and see if we get any more runs come through with these reds. Appreciate y'all stopping by though and popping in. It is hot. It is way too hot to be out here. Give it a couple more minutes and then we're gonna head on out. I see some action down there. Yeah, disappointing morning in terms of having a ton of good bites, just having the line get cut on the rocks that are down there. Super disappointing, man. But you know, it happens. It happens, unfortunately, from time to time. Problem is, you can't really know which spot to choose just because there's pretty much rocks everywhere. It's just a matter of high tide, low tide. And if y'all look right there, you see how low tide it is. Despite us having a massive rainstorm yesterday, it's still pretty low tide. Normally, that's underwater for sure. That spot right there is normally supposed to be underwater. Sometimes it can get as high as up to, you know, right there. But, I mean, you can tell where it gets washed out at across there. It gets washed out pretty high. But it's all good. We're having a great morning, hanging out with y'all. You know, having fun before church. Can't ask for a better Sunday. Super blessed. Tell me what y'all are doing this morning besides watching me. What do y'all got planned for today? Feel free to share it in the chat while I sit here and wait. All right, back at you, Brennan B. You're the man. Brennan B, I miss watching you play that toast game, that bread game, man. I can't remember what it's called because I'm an old man and I'm a dad. But that bread game where you had to like climb up the counters and stuff, man, that was probably the most entertaining game that you played, in my opinion. That was hilarious. I Am Bread, man, that was the bee's knees right there. That was the cat's pajamas. I wish I could hop in your streams more, man. They're just usually at the worst times with work and everything else. But if you have that planned or scheduled, I will try to make it sometime because that game is just, whoo. That game is hilarious. I was in stitches watching that thing. Laughing my butt off. Octodad stream? No, man. I don't think I have. I'll have to pop in there. Speedrun it at some point. Speedrun. Did you end up beating it? Did you end up getting, I don't even know if you can beat it, but did you end up getting a good score or whatever? Because I'm not too familiar with those games, if you can actually beat them or not. And what's Octodad? I got to know what that is. Oh, look at that red, y'all. Look at that red. Look at that red. You know what these guys are? Tell me y'all just saw that. You beat it. You became host. Octodad is like I am bred, but you control a bipedal octopus who has a family. You have to escape from a sec. That's crazy. Sounds fun though. So did y'all see that? Give me a thumbs up if y'all saw that red blow up. So here's what I think is happening. I think that the reds are diving down in the rocks to get the crabs. I don't think they're going for the bait fish. So here's the thing. I got a crawfish lure that I can throw down in there and see if that attracts them more. I don't think I have artificial crab, but I do have artificial crawdads. So let's see if I can go put that on. That's gonna be our last lure that we do. Okay, y'all? It's the last lure that we're doing this morning. So hang tight, watch chat for me. I'll be right back. Hang tight, y'all. I'll be right back. Enjoy the scenery. Look at this bad boy, y'all. If they're going down in those rocks trying to get the crabs, tell me that ain't gonna work. Hang on, focus. Tell me that's not gonna work. I mean, come on. There's no way that can get hung up. They're gonna go for that. So that's what we're gonna try and do. These gnats are gonna be the absolute death of me though. Like a wildebeest on the Serengeti or something. Y'all watch those Nat Geo documentaries and see those animals on the Serengeti? They got gnats and bugs all over them. That's what I feel like this morning. I just saw a big blow up of a red. I'm thinking that's what they're doing, y'all. I'm thinking that they are going down in them rocks trying to find the crabs because they're lazy. They're not trying to go for the quick bait fish. They're trying to go for the fast, or the easiest and slowest. That's what I think they're doing. So what's good about this one, I can toss this out there and probably just leave it, honestly. Can't get hung up on anything. I say that, famous last words. It shouldn't get hung up on anything. We shouldn't have any issues. I'm probably not even gonna stand up, to be honest with you. There we go. I'm just gonna stay in my chair. So I can slow fish this one. I can just hop this one along, just slow fish it in and out of the rocks. No reason why it should get hung up on anything. I hear it hitting a bunch of stuff, so I'm probably gonna stand up just to make sure it doesn't really actually hit anything. cast that out and leave it and see what happens. Because, like I said, it can't get stuck. We'll see if anything's interested in biting it, picking it up at least. The string of hair coming from it will make it difficult. It's been a nice early morning. Thank you for streaming today. Of course, man. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. It means a lot for y'all's support. I appreciate it. I'm going to let this thing just chill and hang out there if it's good with y'all. Y'all can see my line. You can see it going out to the water because I can see it through the phone. A good way to follow it is, let's see. There, that's probably the best place you can see it glimmering in the sunlight. And you can just follow it. It's going straight out. So we'll see if anything runs into it and it hits it. We'll take a look. We got 10 likes on this video. That's awesome. I appreciate y'all being here. 10 likes. That's cool. These gnats are going to be the death of me, y'all. It is boiling. Boiling out here. Boiling. I'll stay right here. I'm gonna go down and check where these reds are busting up at. Struggle is real this morning. Oh, it is real this morning. Whew, I'm just gonna let that sit there. Y'all look at these gnats. I see some stuff blowing up there. I think I got them like pretty much everywhere. My mouth, my eyes, all over the phone and the hand. It's crazy. Only a few of them. Shoot, man, you should just see the phone in my hand. My ankles, they're just everywhere. It's a few, but it's a few at every body part, and that just becomes annoying. Oh, man. Look, they're all in my ears and stuff, man. Can't stand it. Oh, boy. It's pretty out. It's certainly a pretty day. All right, I'm giving it the 5-minute countdown. We're at 81 minutes. 5-minute countdown until we get out of here. Appreciate y'all making it. We're gonna hang out for a little bit longer. Then we're gonna wrap this thing up. I wish I could catch the bait fish out there with my net, man. I really do. I wish I could. I'm tempted to just go out there and just try to wade in it or something, you know? If we get that bait fish, then we'd be in good shape again. That's what those reds are going after. Oh, this snapped on me. Ah. Come on, get out there. Fast, 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 fast. It's been a while since I got skunked out here, but that's July for you, man. Just not optimal conditions at all. That is July. That's how it goes. Y'all, just look at these reds. Look at these reds. Look. Lazy. And look, there's another one. Same size. Lazy, lethargic. They're not doing anything. But look how big they are. August will be brutal. Sepia, appreciate you stopping by. Calling it there, y'all. I'm calling it. It's too hot to be doing all this. Too hot. All right. Sorry if it's buffering. I'm loading everything up now. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm out of here. It's way too hot. I'm going to have breakfast, getting to church. Thanks for your support. We'll try to do this again very soon. I'm struggling with my chair. Figure out what is going on here. Come on. Hang on, y'all. I have to break my chair here. What's going on? There we go. All right. Appreciate it, Brennan. I'll catch you later, bro. See y'all. Whew.